So right away ask him, because you were just doing it at a stop, so he should be able to make the connection. Okay, bring him in. Good boy. You're starting to get it. So that's what I would probably do. I would probably stop, ask him to put his head down, see if you can walk like the length of a panel, try to get his head down. If it doesn't work, stop, ask him to put his head down. See if you can kind of put it in little increments for him and see if he'll pick up on it, meaning still while he's moving.
Okay.
Maybe do 2 panels, because by the time you get, he's gonna, you'll be stopping again. Maybe even when his head's down, ask him to walk, and then make that where you're when you put your hand up, it's just to tell him to put his head back down. Might be a way to get it through. Now he's starting to think about it. There you go. Well, it's better. He's doing better, so he's got it kind of. He's got somewhat of the concept now. He's like, usually if I'm allowed to stop, I can go see her. Good boy. There he goes. There. He is starting to figure it out. He just doesn't understand how far. It's actually kind of freaky when you ride them at a canter with their head down on the ground, because it's a headless horse. Headless horse. Yeah. And Ritz, he walk trot canter with his nose to the ground. And he doesn't do like, the Western Pleasure little jog. He does full sprint. Kicks himself in the face. He's looking for you. He actually just looked for it. Yep. Yep. This is going to help him muscle his back. I'll get that cone. He's determined to hit every cone. I'm going to call you in when he goes at least a little bit lower than he's been going. So that way, just be ready for me to... So try to use like all the words he needs to know. So try to use hoe. Good? There, he's looking for it now. Good boy. No, he's getting mad. bring him in. Bring him in. Good boy. You did good. That was good. Yeah, see? You're trying. You're trying. Yeah, you're trying. Oh, I know. Look at the loves. You're like Katie. You want... No, actually, this is Bentley likes this. Head hug. Yeah, I know. See, I don't understand what this is all about. But that's going to actually help you develop your back muscles much faster than if you just ran around with your head straight up in the air. And since when you trot, it seems like he quickly puts his head... He's not going to create the U that a lot of horses have, but he kind of goes on the angle. And I'd rather... And that's not going to help him develop back muscles as much as this will. And being that we want to... And that putting his head down is going to cause him to stretch his legs under himself better. So it'll help him with his balance. It'll help him with his stifle. So that's why. They're like buddies. They groom each other, so I know they're buddies. I think Teddy's above him, though, so Teddy has to initiate it. He pushes him around, but Teddy's so... Alright, so we'll go out and try to get that a little bit... I'm sure it's still going to take a few minutes, but I think he's starting to figure out what we're asking him for. No reason for the obstacles anymore. He just likes to knock them over anyway. Yep, I saw him look for it there. Yep. Yep. That's nice. That's nice. Bring him in. Boy. You're getting it. You're getting it. You're not even that slow. I think you're getting it just fine. I think you're getting it just fine. I was different headset with him, but I think we'll teach him at a different time.
Okay.
This is more important for everything. More important.
And the other one is for what? Like,
just so they look really pretty.
Okay.
Because you see so many like dressage horses, and they have like these wicked bits with two reins and to get this arched look to their neck. I just go head, and Ritz tucks his head.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to manhandle them to make them get their face in a certain... Yeah. They tie him shut.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Is that the reason for it?
Yeah. Because it's unsightly to see them with their mouth gaping open.
So that's what the flash is?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
So you put harsh things in their mouth, causing them to have to open their mouth to escape the pain, and then instead of allowing them to escape the pain, you tie their mouth shut and force the pain on them. And I bet those horses are easy to catch when you want to ride them. Right? When you could just tell them to do it, and they can have an understanding of it. Like literally, I could just go head, and Ritz,
Yeah,
when he's working for you, like if you were to ride Ritz, I know when he's working. I know when he's playing games with you, yeah. And if his nose will stick straight out when he's playing games with you, and then when he starts to work with you, he'll tuck his head. Okay, so we're gonna just try to get at least that real good one, or even better. I don't want to quit while he's starting to get it. Good boy. He's getting it now. There you go. Good boy. Phoenix, really? Did you see that? He's like, buddy, I feel your pain. So once you consistently get that one position that he's offering, like a little bit below his knees, we're going to start to ask, we're obviously praise him for it, but we're going to ask for a little bit more so he understands that we're not done. Good boy. He's like, oh, that means I can come in, right? Good boy. Now you notice also, good. So what I'm doing, good. So I'm trying to pick another spot because I want him to kind of go from one spot. You ever see me do it on the circle with them, how I teach them to do it for the full circle? I find another spot where they do it really well, then I bring them in for that. So then he's got it up here, and he's starting to offer it over by Phoenix. So I kind of want to try to get a spot over here. So he's already looking to do it on his own. Good boy, bring him in. Sorry, bring him in because he deserved that. He tried all on his own. Good boy. You don't have to stay long, but he just needs to know that was what we wanted. Yeah. So like when I teach them head down, I mean it's did you ever get that with Coda finally? Head down on the circle?
I think so, yeah.
It's basically you just nag them until they do the right thing and then you praise them,
Right.
you know? Because it's hard when they're out on the circle, you can't do all that.
Right.
But what I do is like if he offers it there, then I bring him in. I'm like, yes, that's what I want. And then I'll let him do it there and not praise him. And he's going to look for it again somewhere else. So then you go, yes, that's what I want. Good boy. So now he's got that distance. He's like, wait a minute. She didn't tell me I was good there for that. She told me I was good there for that. And then they're going to start to fill in those two spots. The next thing you know, the whole thing. What's the matter? Oh, there's mosquitoes, actually, that just started coming out. Yeah, I took 2 off his face already. There. Okay. And that's a good place to start asking when he gets out there, asking there, because we already know once he's up here, he's figured it out. Good boy. Good boy. There it is. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Boy. So you just want to kind of get ahead of, don't let him have too much gray. Good boy. Good boy. Yep. Good. Yep. See, so now like you're telling him as soon as he comes back up, no, go back down, you know. Head down. Head down. What's cool is that you notice his demeanor's changed a little bit because he's starting to figure out there's something to it, that we're actually asking for something. You're not just pulling on his face for the heck of it. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. So I'm going to just let him go. Yep, let him go this whole stretch. Head down. Good. Good. There. Good. Bring him in for that because he stretched down on his own. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. So you're going to try, this is going to be your game plan, is you're going to, do you have time? I know I tend to get carried away.
Yeah, a little bit longer.
So you're going to try to get that.
Obviously, while he's
Right.
getting it.
So, I mean, we got some mosquitoes now, but try to get the headset you're getting up there, down here.
He's coming further with it.
Yes. And starting right by the brush box a little bit after, start trying to get the further down up there.
Okay.
Because he's prepared. He's actually offered it. That's why I brought him in. Because he offered more. Oh, did you maybe want more? So
Okay.
That's why I said bring him in. So now if you ask him for it, he might just give it to you.
Okay.
And then if he only gives you what he's been doing over here, then we'll quit there.
Okay. Got it?
But I think you're going to be able to get probably to the fetlocks up in here. And he's not as, if you notice his gait's better, he's not as snotty. He actually is starting to figure out that we're talking to him. And he should almost do it like quickly for you. Good boy. Good there. Good boy. He's waiting for me to invite him in. That's good boy. Good boy. Yep. I'm glad you caught up, because you would have had too much gray if you hadn't started talking to him again. So you'll go back to kind of giving him that big release down here where he's acting like he doesn't quite get it. And then right here he should start to show you again that he understood it, at least up there. Good boy. Good boy. Wow. Good job. All right, bring him in. He's going to probably stop. If he stops, let him. Yeah. I'll be over there in a second. He'll be like, no, my reward went that way. So I'll tell you what, for time reasons, I can't believe I keep doing it this way. Okay. You would have done it in there if you were in there a minute ago. If he gives you what he just did again, regardless of what he does down there, we'll release him and be done with him. Because the mosquitoes are starting to bite. So good boy. He's so good. Or you got one biting you where? Did I get it? Okay. So, in fact, go over here and try to start it there. You're gonna go up the same direction though, but just try to start from further down. Yes, good, good. Good boy. Now you should be able to really get some nice one up top here. Yep. That's just labored. Good boy. Now he's starting to look for it. I just want to see how long they'll keep it. Since he's understanding it enough, don't let him come even with his wither now. So as soon as he starts to come back up, ask him to go back down. He understands what we're asking for now. Good. Good. By Hunter's window, bring him to me. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And the cool thing is he wasn't expecting it, and his head was down when you turned him. Good job, so I'd quit there. Yes. Nice lick and chew. Good job. That was a good boy. Yes, sir. But see, these are the exercises that help rehabilitate a horse that's convinced that, that there's nothing in it for them. Yeah, and they're just going to get in trouble for whatever they try. This way, like, the more little things like the sideways, the over, right? That's why a lot of horses get so proud of themselves for it, because they know they learned it. Yeah. This kind of thing, he'll start to look to do. Because now he's like, there's something more about this. Right.
not just like yielding to pressure. Like that's but this is like he has to
Find the answer.
Really think about it.
Right.
I noticed
He has to put all the pieces together and have it make sense to him. So once he makes sense of it, then every little thing you do, gradually you're going to find that he's going to be like, I bet you there's something into this, like he's going to stop just assuming you're going to jump on him and ride him. He's going to think you want to do something that's going to stimulate his brain.
Yeah.
Which clearly, it took a while,
Right.
but probably not more than it would take any normal horse. Like I want to teach him how to trot, and I already know how he can do it physically.
Okay.
But it's hard to get him to go faster than a dead walk. But I've seen him trot. I know what his body, what he needs his head down to his knees.
Really?
Yep. He can trot completely fine, like a normal horse, with his head at his knees level. As soon as his head comes over his knee level, instantly he starts gaiting. Yeah, but I need to teach him to stop pretending like he has to pee. That's so annoying. He does it like 5-10 times throughout in a lesson. And then at least 3, I'll stop and see if it's really for real. It never is.
I was going to say, if ever.
Nope. Never. I don't know how he learned it, but it could be a nerves thing, It could be, there's some horses that actually urinate out of nerves. And I did have a nervous horse that would stretch out and try when I was teaching him the trailer. I'm going to say at least 15 times he tried to pee, but he physically tried to. This guy didn't even try to.
That's funny, because, like, obviously I don't like this.
Yep, Big Matthias. Big Matthias had trouble. And actually, his stall is done. We could probably even get away with leaving him in, and I can... Bentley's is the only stall that out of this group that I need to still do. You did a good job. Good job. And what I love when you see him actually like get engaged in working. Because he worked for you. There's no question that he was accepting the education.
Right.
Yeah. 3 and 3 would be good, but I tried 3 and it didn't work. The only way we could do, where we could change it to 3 would be to warm him up. So then the saddle pad will contour. And then loosen that side back up or undo it, and then put this one to 3 and then try to go up from there. Yeah, filled in at least one piece of it. He's still...
You want to roll?
Take all this head down. Jiggle boy. There you go.
There's my feedback.
I did that to step away because I thought maybe he was... Go with her. And if he follows you with the saddle in your hands, that's great. Oh. I don't know. He's rolled before, right? Yeah. All right, Tara. You gonna roll? That's it? You just want to go in? All right.